Right, today's session is with this gorgeous girl. She's Rosie. Rose has come here on behalf of the RSPCA. So she's on her fostering project here. And it's been about 4 weeks, so quite a long time you would say. Well, the reason being, the first appeal we put online basically came completely unnoticed. She's of that type that people just think, well, it's going to be difficult. But watch how pleasant she could be. Rosie's, believe it or not, is the Labrador cross. Well, she probably was mixed with something kind of a Staffordshire Bull Terrier type. But we will never know. She's not going to tell us. Right. But now let's see what made Rosie such a pleasant little project. There. Okay, we will go through the hand feeding exactly as it should go, stage by stage. It's all described really well in this book with the case studies and lots of examples of how you should and should not do it when you embark on this journey at home in your own time. It starts with a very simple thing. I will be rushing through it, of course, so we will be going bit by bit, but really quickly through the stages, even though some of them will take us several days to master. So to start with, it's just an attitude training. So I would be delivering food in the kitchen and the front room of the house, outside in the garden, and eventually on the walk to a dog who is just having the eyes follow me. Excited, keen, happy, and this is how it should be. Right, anyway, when you get this, you jump on to the next stage. So everything from just doing, sort of simple walk with me and get one biscuit there and one biscuit there becomes like the work of the conductor of the orchestra. So now it's this way, this way. Good girl, Rose. I'll put the food away, steady there. Good girl, Rosie, around. Good girl, Rosie, twirl. And spin. And in. Good girl. Right, you can pick those up. Good, one here. Good, one there. Good girl, Rosie. So twirl, and spin, and come, and back. And good girl, and up, and down. Good girl, and come. Good girl, and into the heel position, and so on. So obviously she's that good with each of those positions because we've done a lot of it. So it wasn't just repeating it once or twice. Rosie, Rose, this way. It was doing a lot of this kind of work. Good girl. So from then on, we go on to the dog walking part. So now the dog has to learn the proper position. She has to learn where to be when it comes to walking on the lead. Progress tests will enable you to put the hands away, cross them on your chest, put them behind your neck, until the dog will follow you no matter what, whether you have food in front of her nose or not. You're excited, aren't you? So heel work becomes something that the dogs learn to greatly enjoy. So is the come command. Good girl, Rosie, come. I do a lot of this at home. Thousands and thousands of those repetitions until you go outside and start doing this in the park without the lead. So now Rosie walks off the lead because her recalls are come, really, Rosie, come, good, well done. We're moving on. This exercise is an absolute must to any dog that has come from the shelter. You don't know their handleability, you don't know their social skills. So we start practicing hand, reward. Over the first week or so, with any dog, steady there, you will build it up until you are able to examine this dog in detail. Put your hand pretty much anywhere you like because she learns to enjoy the process. Still, we call this still. So now, wherever that hand is, up, down, teeth, eyes, ears, collar, good. She will get rewarded for it. So hold this. Good girl. A cuddling up exercise. Stay still. Good girl. And let me rub your belly. Down. Rosie. Good girl. Down. This way. Down. Rose, I know you can go this way. And then that way. Steady. Good girl. And down. Stay. Good girl. There you go. Now we do it. Okay. Right. Moving on. Stay commands are an absolute must. Also, stay means the rules will be rewarded for. Steady there, building up the distance between me and her. Steady there. When I do those stays, stay walking away. The distractions, steady there. So if I was, say, Rose, you get up, stay. Good. Down. Stay. Good. Stay. Nice. Let's turn around so everybody can see you. Stay. Okay. Stay. Good girl. And things like that. And steady there. And the duration, of course. So everything I do, steady there. Would take longer and longer and longer, which unfortunately we don't have time in a short video. Right, moving on from there, we learn tricks. What tricks are? Anything steady there, which people think that they can live without. Well, coming away from the picnic and stopping to chase the jogger is a good trick. Rosie in, Rose in, good girl. Nice, over, over, Rose, over. Yes, I don't know, this way. Good, Rosie, over. Yes, that's no over. Over. Yay, much nice here. And finish. Good girl. Steady there. Nice. And down. And flat. Good girl. And over flat. Good girl. And down. Full rollover. Good girl. Rosie down. And overroll. Good girl. Gorgeous. And sit. And beg. Good, paw. You can live without those things, but then why? Why would you want your dog to learn to army crawl? Get her off the carpet. I know, it's much nicer on the soft. Right, good girl. Good, this way. And curtsy. Yeah, good girl. Nice, Rose. And curtsy. Yes. Good girl. This way. And good girl. Stay there. To the next point, which is rejection exercises. Temptation control. Still. Rosie. Still. Good girl. Still. Overlooked by many trainers, and wrongly so, because this way the dogs learn to basically take your way forward rather than relying on their instincts. Yes, I know that there is a picnic there. I know there is a sandwich that you left when you popped into the loose, but if you said stay, that's what should matter. Good girl. So we teach the dog to stay there. Basically learn to want something but control it at the same time. No. Okay. No. Okay. Down. No. Rosie. No. Okay. Okay. No. Good girl. Wait. And that's a no. Okay. That's a good girl. Well, you got the feel for it, right? Next one is very important, and we're pretty much at the end of our hand feeding process and almost at the end of Rosie's dinner. Distance control. Everybody can do it when your hand is the one that connects you and the dog. Most things happen outside when the dog is way over there and you start yelling, the dog has never heard you from the distance. So from steady there. From the long stays, we will very quickly move on to recalls. Rosie, come over the long distances. Good girl. Emergency stays. Fascinating command. You will be going with the dog and suddenly giving the command on the move. Rosie, stay. Okay, stay. Okay, come and stay. Until it's like a remote control. You press the pause button, the dog pauses and stops that very time. Stay there. Would you be able to lie your dog down from 20 feet away? Down. Oh, biscuit came back. Down. Good. Sit. Rose, sit. No, sit. I like that. Down. And good girl, sit. I like that. That was pretty good. And one thing that you will have to add to it, we skipped it on in the process, obstacle training. Obstacles will be anything like, little jump, ladders, walls, where the dog will be learning to up, Rosie, up and walk. To rely on and to trust your choice. If you're saying, but my dog is scared of the tunnel, well then you haven't covered as many obstacles as it is required to this particular dog. One of the things that I find the most useful with rescue dogs is this. Obstacle. Oops. Come on, Rose. Oh, I love the dogs being this excited about muzzle and a lead. Where's the Rose? Good. Muzzle. Yes. Muzzle. Yes. Good girl. Rosie. Muzzle. Yes. Good girl. Muzzle. Yes. Good girl. Nice. Steady there. Let's have a different one. I know, exciting, isn't it? I love it. Steady there. Rose. And muzzle. Yes, good girl. Muzzle. Yes. That usually means we're going out for a walk. Not today though. Now you already have seen the command of staying still. So putting the two together, you get a very cute Rosie Rose. Rosie Rose. You get a very cute muzzle, still, wait, still. Good. And now, oh right, I should have used the Bascular Ultra, an ultimate muzzle for delivering the food through. But, well, I'm pretty good at this, so is she. So the same thing, Rosie, this way, twirl and spin and in. Can be done with or without a muzzle, just equally easily. Steady there, good girl, stay there. Lead control, steady there. You know how many dogs would play out, nah, 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 I don't want to come on the lead when called, steady there. Well, Rosie, unless you practice. Practice, stay there. Sit, stay. Lead on. Good girl. Lead off. Good girl. And so on. What happens when the lead is on? Call it obstacle training or call it dog walking exercise. Rosie, heel. You have a dog. Rosie, come here. That wants to walk on the lead. Just like so. Rosie, this way. And it's a heel work. Not there, silly. Rose, heel and sit. Good girl. Well, this is pretty much what the hand feeding is. And guess what? How many times have I rewarded Rosie now? I reckon around 300. And sometimes I will be using 2 or 3 kibbles at a time. So if I just don't have that 10 minutes that we've just spent with you guys. Thank you all very much for watching. And give Rosie another thought. And if not, spread the word. Dogs like her do deserve, steady there, do deserve to be put with a good family. Because they have, steady, up, Rosie, up. They have a lot of battery life left in them and a lot of love to give. So thank you all very much for watching, guys. All the best.